Hi there, thank you for joining me as I do my planning. This is the monthly cover for May, and I recognize that May has already started, but I was so busy in April, I didn't have the chance to do the May cover. And I'm actually starting the weekly setup on a Monday instead of like the weekend. So anyway, it's just been kind of a busy month. But here you'll see a close-up to the page because I was planning on using this for a reel. But I figured I would put it in this video anyway. So you'll see here that I only do one page for the cover because the next page there, I use it as my reflection. And then like the monthly cover is a little bit plain because I also try to leave room for my habit trackers, even though like now I realize that I could have just put the habit trackers on the reflection page instead of on the monthly cover. So I have Skazoo pictures on the front cover there because I just love Stray Kids. And also they're at the beach because later on this month we plan on going to the beach. I also am including a monthly sticker of Stray Kids that was included in my tabletop calendar of Stray Kids. So this is for the month of May, and it looks a little bit plain, but it'll fill up because I'm going to put my habit trackers on there. So now we're starting on my weekly plan. I'm using the same paper that I used for the front, or actually for the monthly cover, and just going to cover up the two corners there. This paper I got a while back ago at Walmart. So if you live at Walmart, I don't think they have this one anymore, but yeah, they have some supplies there, of course, that we can totally use. So anyway, I have no real color scheme for this either. I just am gonna go along with whatever color is on these papers. And so my weekly usually starts on a Monday, just because Monday, like in my mind, it just works better that way because Monday's when we start work, and I like to get my week started with work and then have like that restful weekend. So I'm just attaching this using the Tombow glue daughter. I believe that's what it's called. And anyway, yeah, so I like to start my week on Monday so that on the weekend I can just rest. And it just makes sense in my mind, even though my monthly starts on a Sunday. Yeah, so it's a little bit odd, but that's just the way it works best for me when I consider planning, because I kind of like to start off like knowing what business needs to get done, and then for the rest of the weekend or for the rest time, I can just take the time to do what I need to do instead of focusing on work, which I feel like a lot of people do anyway. I feel like some people do start their weeks with Monday, and that's just what's worked best for me. And I used to start it on Sunday, but then once I did Monday, it just helped a lot more. I think organized my thoughts and stuff. And then here I had some posts, like notepads of Stray Kids. This one is like pretty old, I think, because there were 9 members on the picture there, and we know there's only 8 now, but you know, it's okay. This is part of the history, right? And so this notepad specifically will just have 9 members on it every time I use it. And you'll see that I am using Stray Kids on a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, just because I love Stray Kids. And really it's because I recently got into Stray Kids. And I feel like I'm still on that high, if you know what I mean, when you get into something and you're not bored of it yet. I don't know if I'll ever be bored of Stray Kids. I don't know, maybe it's just a phase, who knows. But I recently got into them. in March, I believe. And so it hasn't been too long. So everything that I do, everything that I like activities that I enjoy, I'm going to include Stray Kids in it. Just like my planner there, even my nails that I did are based on their Do It album. So yeah, just a lot of Stray Kids everywhere. And this is also a sticker book that I got from a local K-pop shop. It's not official, but I knew I was going to use stickers in my planner, so I thought I'd buy some stickers of Stray Kids so I can incorporate that into my planner. And honestly, you guys, I don't know about you all, like if you're a stay, but like having a planner and embellishing it with Stray Kids stickers and just things about Stray Kids, it just brightens up my day, because when I'm feeling exhausted from work, I can literally just glance at my planner and remember, oh yeah, I like, it just makes me smile, right? Like knowing that, okay, these are the things I need to do, and these are just boys that I really appreciate. And like just remembering some of the things they do makes me happy as well, like their concerts, or even like Skizzy Code, which I've really been into as well. And actually just finished, or I finished a while ago, so just waiting for the updates. And I also realized here that I got the dates wrong. So I know I started on Monday, and I don't know why I put the 3rd. But anyway, I did end up changing it. I didn't show it on here, but I did end up changing it to make it correct. Now, I did want to share how I got into Stray Kids, but I almost feel like I don't really have time to share how I got into Stray Kids. So in another video, maybe I will talk about that. But here you'll see me doing my habit trackers. I only have 3. I don't know why I put 4 down, but I only have 3 habits that I'm tracking, because honestly, there are way too many things to do that I can't keep track of every little thing that I want to learn or, practice. And then, like I said before too, Stray Kids is just, or I didn't say this before, but Felix is my bias. So like on almost every I guess weekly plan or anything, I always want to include Felix in there somewhere, because it just makes me happy to see more Felix. And like, I just realized this, but like there's Han there too, and they are the Sunshine Boys, which makes me so happy to see the both of them there. And I wonder if you guys could comment too who your bias is. That'll be exciting to learn as well. Yeah, but eventually I will share how I got into Stray Kids at some point. But really, even like this channel is dedicated to all Stray Kids stuff. I did fill in my boxes there, my date or my weekly boxes there. And then after I fixed the dates, I realized that there were more stuff that I had to do and had to write on there. Even though I also have like a monthly calendar on my phone, it's very helpful to just write everything down for me. And so I figured I would write down all the other stuff that I need to do. But this is pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all soon again. Bye.